Hey there YouTube communities, Johnele here, and I'm recording my very first video, and it's going to be a World of Warcraft. I plan on making this video into a series, like an entire series of me leveling from 1 to 85, and I plan on actually finishing the entire thing and showing y'all the process, every single level, every single EXP. I don't want to miss a single shot. Now the reason I chose a Tauren Druid, which most of y'all can see here, is I think they're just such a fun class. They have so many options of things they can do. They can shape shift, they can do anything, heal, tank, or do DPS, and they're just an all-around powerful class. And hope you like my name, Druid. Pretty original if I say so myself. I've actually done that a few times with classes. For a shaman, I made it Shaman Man, and I think that's about it actually. I wanted to do it for other classes, but either it was too long or it just didn't look right. Now before I started the video, I've set up like a few things just to make it easier. I set up the action bars right there, which I won't need anytime soon, but I like to have them there because after so long of having them, they kind of become like a necessity, I guess you would call it. But I don't know. And I set up auto loot, which is one of the most helpful things you can do in this game when you're doing like questing, because it's so annoying to have to like click the body then click all the gear to get it. So yeah, I just showed those bristleback invaders who was boss. But yeah, to make this leveling process faster, I'm gonna send this guy BOA gear eventually from one of my mains. And speaking of my mains, I only have one main, but I have 485s. I have a hunter, a priest, a death knight, and a paladin. And my very first character I ever made was a Tauren hunter, and that is the character I have at 85 right now. He was my first main, my first character, basically my first everything, and he was the favorite thing I'd ever had. Like, I used to remember doing so many Wrath of the Lich King raids. I was so close to getting the actual Lich King down when he used to be hard, but now in Cataclysm he's a joke. But no, it was ridiculous because we got to Lich King and we just could never beat him. And then I quit the game for a while because of school and stuff. And then the guild had just broken apart and it was kind of upsetting. And yeah, it was just sad. So I like started to do things on my own on my hunter, and I would like queue for dungeons and stuff. And I realized how ridiculously long the dungeon queue was, and then I just realizing that DPSing only wasn't so fun to me. So I made a priest next, and that's my 85 priest. I made a priest because I just love healing people. It's so fun just to be able to keep everyone up. But sometimes it's a lot of pressure when like everyone will die and they'll blame you, and you know it's not your fault. Like sometimes it's the tank, and other times it's just people not having an idea what to do, and it's just ridiculous how people blame you so easily. And yeah, but the reason I kind of dropped my priest is because when I was doing arena on him, it was me and a feral druid, and like we got put up against so many holy paladins, and it was just ridiculous because their instacast heals are amazing and they can just take so many hits because of their plate. So I made a paladin, and he's my third 85, and right now he's still in the process of being geared. Like I'm working on getting a full tank set, and then with that I'll just build up justice in order to buy a bunch of PvP. No, I'll convert my justice to honor, and then I'll buy a bunch of PvP gear, and that'll be fun because I'll be a holy PvP paladin. And I think it looks really easy to do, but it probably isn't in reality. But I want to give it a try because of the plate and the instacast are just amazing. And yeah, and with my fourth 85, which is a death knight, I never really liked him too much. I only leveled him to 85 because he was one of the new hero classes, and they just looked really cool when they were first out. It took me a while to level him, not because I'm just like bad at it, but because like I don't really have a motive to level. Like the first 60 or so levels are really easy, but past that it just gets annoying. Like for my paladin, when I was leveling him, it was so hard to get myself motivated to get him from like 75 to 80. But then from there, it just took me like a couple days to get him to 85. And yeah, it was worth it, of course. And it was pretty fun along the way. Like, I had been tanking. Whenever I quested on him, I was in my tanking spec. So I would pull just a bunch of people and just AoE all of them down. And it's actually a pretty efficient way to do things, because before you're 85, you can self-heal yourself so well as a protection paladin questing. It's just insane. You can pull like 6 or 7 people and be fine. And yeah, paladins are just really powerful. And I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm gonna do on my druid when I level him up to 85. I mean, I know I'm gonna tank for main spec, heal for off spec, and then if I do like PvP, I would heal. But I don't know if I'll stay with him or if I'll just do this for the video itself to have something to do. And yeah, for this whole video, I've been winging it the whole time. Like, I'm just thinking of things off the top of my head to talk about. I'm not sure if that's what most people do or if they have a plan, but I'm just going with the flow, honestly. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for me here and there because I'm not much for planning, because, you know, procrastinating is not very fun. But yeah, I think my videos will be funny at times and interesting to watch. I certainly hope so. Woo, level. Yeah, level 3. Big stuff over here. But yeah, shows a bristleback thorncaller's his boss. And yeah, it's so easy for druids. Like, when they get their travel form at, I think, 20, or it used to be 30. I don't know if they changed it to 20 because they changed the mounts to 20. But it's pretty fun, actually, just to be able to running in a cat form and then turn into a cheetah and just go 30% faster and get away from anything. So easy to stay alive. And then if there's too many people, just turn into bear form and you're good. And it's just pretty fun, actually. And yeah, I wonder if all people like this. Whenever I'm running and there's really nothing I can do, I just run and jump and jump and jump and jump. I don't know if it's out of habit or what, but I just do it all the time. It's pretty fun, actually. Like, not fun exactly, but it gives you something to do while you're running back instead of just looking forward and you're like, run! But yeah, gotta stop the thorncallers. I'm there for these druids.
Farewell.
My kin.
What brings you here? We shall meet again.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Now, I'm not 100% sure how long my recording will last, because I decided to be cheap and get a trial version of something. And like, when I actually become really like devoted to making YouTube videos, I'll probably buy the full version. And with my YouTube videos, it's with my YouTube videos, it's not gonna only be World of Warcraft. I've got games like Gary's Mod and Spore, which I plan on doing things about. And like most everybody, I have Minecraft, and I plan on doing a bunch of things with that because the possibilities are limitless. It's just a really fun game. Now, what started me on YouTube, actually, like, what started me making the videos themselves, it's probably Kucha. You should go check his channel out. It's K. Yeah, it's K. What's it called? Oh yeah, it's Kootra. Just Kucha, and they're pretty funny and interesting. And like, I kind of want to be like his videos when I get like more views, more subscribers, and like actual group of people following and watching me, and that would be amazing to get up to his stuff. And I actually planned on doing a video with this one guy because I was watching one of the people that Kucha does dual commentaries with, which is, I think it was Nova. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nova. And this dude, he was like, he's gonna be as good as Nova one day. And I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I would like to come with you. So I'm probably gonna do dual commentaries with him sometime. and then I'm probably gonna do a second series of 1 to 85, but this time, like the second time around, I'm gonna do it with a friend.